score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.
It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bears and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Dawson. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Dawson. Able to complete this one to McLeod. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
To throw on 2nd down. Dawson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Dawson. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Fleming. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. Hayes. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. While they attend to him, we'll step aside. On 1st down, Hayes got his open man. It's Carr. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Off play action. Hayes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Lacy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try the left side. It's Fleming. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There's a hush indeed. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Dawson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Brown. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Hayes. And his throw here's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hayes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carr. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. first down. Brewer. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like overtime football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, good return up past the 30. Onto the field now come the Bears. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, Dawson. Open man here is Gentry.
Dawson's pass complete to number 33. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dawson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To number 43. A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short pass caught by the tight end, Gentry.
Complete to number 43. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Dawson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. To throw on 2nd down, Dawson. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah. Throw
that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Looking left. Go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Bears. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, Dawson. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Dawson. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Looking to throw. Dawson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are in for 6.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
But so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hayes got Stevenson again. Back-to-back plays. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Hayes. He finds his man. Complete. It's Carr. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Fleming. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Hayes. Throw left side complete. That's Carr. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hayes. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Hayes. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Hayes. His throw incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dawson. Hard throw, incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Fleming. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Bears take over. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dawson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
With it is Brown. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. To throw on second down. Hayes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first and 10. Hayes throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Off play action. Hayes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Raiders 10.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Throwing after the interception. Hayes. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw on second down. Hayes.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun. Hayes got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down. Hayes throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Operating from the gun. Hayes. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Number 25. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
to throw on second down. Hayes. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hayes. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On first down, Hayes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Hayes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hayes. He finds his man. Complete. It's Carr. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now a give, right? And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. The 40. 20. 10. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense, I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So out come the Raiders. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Hayes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Hayes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hayes throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Carr. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Fleming. Down to about the 32. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Hayes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Hayes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Fleming. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Hayes firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 2. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Hayes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Looking to throw on second down. Dawson. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down. Dawson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Hayes. He finds his man. Complete. That's Carr. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
It's 2nd and inches.
They run the counter. It's Fleming. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10. Hayes. Over the middle, complete. That's Fleming. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Hayes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Hayes. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Complete to number 6. It's a gain.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Hayes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start. Throwing to start the drive. Dawson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ray. To throw on second down. Dawson on the completion. This is Carey. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Dawson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first down, Hayes. He finds his man. Complete. It's Carr. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw on second down. Hayes going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carr. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hayes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He finds his man. Complete. That's Fleming. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Dawson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Number 43. A gain of 5. First down Bears.
Throwing on first down. Dawson. Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. To throw on second down, Dawson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun, Dawson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Dawson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here. But I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3? I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
On 1st down, Hayes. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. He got 29 yards that time. Now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Hayes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the bootleg, Dawson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here comes the Bears punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Hayes. He finds his man, complete. That's Carr. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. But now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard.
Back to throw. Hayes. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Hayes. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Fleming. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
It's now 4th down.
Now Brown gets around him.
City, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Chicago, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for